Hey Cancer, I hope y'all are doing well. This is going to be a general reading for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements for the month of September. Any information you need, you can find it in the description box down below, Cancer. I do have personals open right now, okay? It is a 3-question video reading. It is $25.25. You get it within 48 hours. This is going to close out on August 29th at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. So if you're interested, details are down there. Let's see what we have for you, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. Let's see. September energy is already off to a very strong start here with 2 major arcana. Let's see what else we've got here. 3 major arcana. 4 if you count the lovers as your overall energy here, Cancer. We have Gemini, Pisces, Taurus, Leo energy out here, a little Sag. We have air with the Ace of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Whew. The way that this is starting, you have the High Priestess here. We got Pisces energy with that one. And then we have the Hierophant. These are counterparts, okay? These are counterparts. We have the High Priestess and the High Priest. Now, the High Priestess is, you know, kind of like hidden things, right? And the Hierophant is basically everything in the High Priestess, but in the physical. I hope that makes sense. It's like the High Priestess is more of the spiritual aspect of things, and then the Hierophant is more of like the practical, physical, you know, aspect of things. I'm wondering if for some of you there could be a little bit of like telepathic communication going on here with a person, maybe with a Pisces or a Taurus, Leo, Gemini. Doesn't necessarily have to be, but those signs are showing up in your reading. You get the Ace of Swords though. So basically what I'm getting at here after this Ace of Swords comes through is that it seems like there's a truth here that's kind of been behind the veil, like you see in that High Priestess, and now it's on full display. It seems like it's out in the open. Truth is out in the open. It feels like there's some sort of breakthrough here. Maybe this is happening around the 11th of September. Ace of Swords can sometimes be associated with the number 11, but you know, it doesn't necessarily have to be when this happens, but I do feel like there is this energy here where somebody's been kind of resisting the truth in a situation here with the 5 of Wands showing up underneath the High Priestess. 5 of Wands is chaos, conflict, competition, strife. It seems like somebody's been resisting the truth or fighting people off from uncovering it. It's a little bit of a crazy energy there, but then we get the Ace of Wands, which is like, you can see all these wands moving, I'm sorry, the 8 of Wands. You can see all these wands moving in the same direction. Oftentimes this will symbolize like accuracy, precision, you know, and it's a Mercury card, right? It's Mercury in Sagittarius. So there's communication coming in here, and it's allowing for expansion. So I feel like the truth that comes in is allowing you to expand, but it's also expansion in the sense of like it's widespread. It's some sort of truth that's on display for everyone to see, not just you. So that is very, very interesting to me. And the Sun really clarifies that, because the Sun, you know, this is enlightenment, right? It's when we think of the opposite, which is the Moon. That is a card that represents like hidden things, secrets, stuff like that. So then we get the Sun, literally a light shining on everything, you know. So it seems like there's some sort of exposure here in the month of September. The Lovers being your overall energy can sometimes talk about a crossroads. Maybe there's a decision to make here, Cancer, in the month of September. Maybe it's based on this truth that's coming in here, because honestly, the Sun showing up under the Ace of Swords, I feel like the truth is thriving in September. It's all on display now. Let's see what else we have. Like somebody was trying to hide the truth of a situation. Some of you, this is a family member. Somebody could have been trying to cause conflict in a marriage or in a higher level of commitment, sowing seeds of division between folks. I feel like that's coming out. That is coming out. Queen of Pentacles is showing up right here. Hang on. Between the High Priestess and the 5 of Wands. So Queen of Pentacles, like work being done. I literally was just talking about somebody potentially trying to sow seeds of division, but I also feel like it could have been rooted in an issue with money. Somebody not getting money that they wanted. Say, for example, if this was your marriage and maybe your cousin's like, hey, Cancerian, I need $20. And you're like, no, we don't have $20 because, you know, my partner, they got laid off, or, you know, whatever, right? And then Cancerian, you know, this person could have gotten mad about that and started causing issues basically with the 5 of Wands energy. Like, well, you said this and you did that, and why is this person laid off when, you know what I mean? So yeah, somebody feels entitled to your business, to knowing your business here in the month of September. It feels like that's rooted in money. Seems like Saturn in Libra with the 3 of Swords. Hello, relationship obstacles. And it feels like it's rooted in a money issue. Somebody feeling like they're owed something here and they're not. And I feel like they're trying to guard their true intentions. You know, it seems like they're coming at you or at a connection here, something that you have built or something that you are part of. And they're in this odd energy about it, like very entitled, and they're pretending that they're doing this for a reason that's not selfish, and that's not the truth at all. That's not selfish or not entitled. That's not the truth at all. I feel like that's exactly why they're doing this. They feel like they were owed something, they didn't get it, so they're retaliating. Ace of Pentacles with the Hierophant and the Eight of Wands. Page of Pentacles, yeah, that is just such direct confirmation if I've ever seen it, Cancerian. It's like I said before, the truth is on full display. Page of Pentacles could be a message for some of you coming in from an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, but for the most part, it feels like you're also getting good news in work, money, business, and that could definitely be when a person comes in and asks you for something. But at the same time, this Ace of Pentacles is serving as physical proof. The Pentacles do often come through to represent the physical things, right? And so it feels like it's serving as some sort of physical proof that comes in here in the reading that's showing, you know, oh, that's why this person did this, you know. Oh, so I'm learning that they were behind on that. And so that's probably why they wanted this. And you know what I mean? So it's giving me that energy here of you getting proof of something. Some of you, this could also be a message coming in that kind of confirms something from the past that you had a gut feeling about, you know. Kind of feels like maybe, you know, trying to think of an example, like an ex, for example. You're talking to a friend or family member of theirs, catching up, and this person's like, yeah, when they got with so-and-so, and you're like, oh, I always thought that they were with so-and-so, or that they had an interest in that person, you know. So yeah, I do feel like there's something here that's being confirmed for you. Like I said, though, it's just one of those times in September where it seems that the truth is just, it can't be buried. It can't be buried. That's the energy I get here. The Tower showing up with that Ace of Swords. It doesn't feel like a tower is happening to you. No, that's not really what this is. It really feels to me more like truth rushing in. You know, it feels like this sudden burst of truth, to clarify that Ace of Swords. And honestly, I feel like this is something that kind of gives you that confirmation, that clarity that you needed in order to move forward confidently. You know, it's not necessarily, Cancerian, that you weren't already moving forward. It's just that you kind of get confirmation that you're doing the right thing in moving forward. I hope that makes sense, that you're not just going off of a feeling and no proof, right? So I do get that sense here as well. Some of you, Leo, Scorpio, Aries, or Sagittarius might be involved. But the energy's crazy here. Some of you, if you're not in a connection, you may spark up a connection here with a Gemini or an earth sign in the month of September. That looks really positive. That could be a really good time. Some of you could be going to school or going back to school in the month of September, looking into that, of course. That's the energy that I get here. So everything looks pretty good, you know, aside from that there, of course, when it comes to an entitled energy in your space in the month of September. But I feel like you know how to draw lines. You know, you're a grown-up, you know how to draw lines. I feel like that's exactly what you're going to do here, and if they don't like it, then that's on them, right? So that's what I'm seeing here for you, Cancerian. I hope that this was helpful. Don't forget that I do have personals open. It is a deal that I have going on. It's a 3-question video reading. It's $25.25. You get it within 48 hours. This is going to close out on August 29th at 8 p.m. Eastern time, so if you're interested, get your hands on it. Details are down below. You could also watch out for your other signs. I'm reading for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. But Cancerian, if this is where we part, thank you all so much for being here. I really appreciate you, and hopefully I will see you next time. Y'all take care.